Rebecca here from Inside the Square. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create a full-width Instagram feed in a Brine Squarespace website. Now we're just going to be using a little bit of custom CSS for this one to adjust the margin and the padding on the left and the right of this Instagram feed. But I do want to mention that you need to understand how these codes work before you just copy and paste them onto your own site, because you're going to need to adjust some of the margin and padding values to fit exactly how your website is set up, because it might be a little bit different than mine. So let's hop into my demo site and take a look at how these codes work. So here we are on my Squarespace site, and I have an Instagram carousel feed on the top of the page. I'm going to select edit here because I want to show you the particular design that we're using. It's really important to note we're using the carousel type of feed, so I've got all my images side by side. That's what we're going to be using to create that full width effect. So go ahead and hit cancel because we're already set, and let's hop over to our custom CSS. I'm going to select design and then scroll down to custom CSS. Now right off the bat, the name for this element is really easy to remember. Its code name is SQS block Instagram. Yeah, that easy. All right, so then we're gonna open up a bracket, and the first thing I wanna do is remove the padding that's on the side. So I'm gonna say padding 0 exclamation point important. I added the word important because I wanna make sure the browser prioritizes my code over the code that's already set on the site. So now that I've added that, let's play around with the size here. Now, according to the browser, this Instagram feed is the full width of the page content, but we need it to overlap those edges of my site padding, so we actually need to make it a little bit wider. So I'm actually gonna add width 110%. And that is going to stretch the Instagram feed even further, but it stretches it off the page. It's still aligned to the left-hand side of my on-page content. So we also need to add a negative left margin. So I'm going to add a semicolon and margin left -5%. Now check it out. I've got my Instagram feed flush all the way to the left-hand side and stretching all the way to the right-hand side. So it's full width. I'll select save because I'm done, and I'll be good to go. Now again, the codes I just used are listed in the description beneath the video, but I know for the site padding in this demo site, I needed to stretch that to 110% and then pull it over 5% so it would stretch the full width of the page. You're gonna need to adjust those numbers for your own site. I personally recommend using percentages because that works with the Squarespace responsive site, but you can also use a PX value or VW for view width, whatever you're comfortable with to get the look that you're going for. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and most importantly, have fun with your Squarespace website. Bye for now. If you like this tutorial, you'll love my CSS cheat sheet. With over 30 pages of pro tips and code snippets specific for Squarespace, you can customize your site way beyond your design menu. Download your copy today at insidethesquare.co/CSS. That's insidethesquare.co/CSS.